Hey, what's up, guys? I'm so excited that the UFC's finally back and Erin Blanchfield. Oh my God, I am a simp for Erin Blanchfield. I love her fights. I love her styles. One of my favorite fighters in the flyweight division right now is taking on Macy Barber. This fight's going to be a banger. This card, like, overall should be pretty good. Not many names, but there are some good matchups on this card. And, like, I did give, like, an early breakdown of the main card a week ago. I'm going to go over the entire card this time. And also, there has been some fight cancellations and changes that I'm going to have to go over. This fight card's like a little bit different now. But anyway, let's get with the picks. Okay, starting off the card, it is Alice Ardeline versus Ryan DeSantos. Both these girls are 0-2 in the UFC. Alice Ardeline was looking pretty good outside of the UFC, getting lots of finish. And Ryan DeSantos, I remember her first time I saw her was against Denise Gomez on the Contender Series, and she lost quite convincingly till she got another shot in the UFC against Talita Alencar. Close fight, and then Puja Tomar, which it looked more like she won that fight, but didn't establish enough dominance to make it like the decision go her way, in my opinion. She has good grappling ability. Alice Ardeline is probably going to be the stronger fighter in this one. But I don't know. I think like Ryan's technique is better. She does look good a bit in the stand-up. Alice Ardeline looks kind of sloppy, but she's the stronger fighter. But I will go with Ryan DeSantos in this one by decision. Super low confidence. I think the value's on Alice Ardeline because I wouldn't fucking bet Ryan DeSantos or parlay it even. I would go with Alice Ardeline if I were to bet. This is a definitely, I can't talk today. It's definitely a dog or pass situation, but I will be picking Ryan DeSantos to get the dub. Now, Markel Medeiros versus Balaji. I think the people picking Markel are remembering Balaji get finished by Chris Duncan, which he was looking pretty good before that. He just got caught in a guillotine. I guess he didn't see coming. And Markel Medeiros did not look very good his last two fights in the UFC. Austin Hubbard, it was a super close fight. Some might say it was Austin Hubbard should have got the dub. And Landon Quinones, it was a unanimous decision, but it was pretty fucking close as well. Like, that could have gone either way. I think Balaji has way better power on him. Markel does have, like, a bit of wrestling. I'm going to slight lean Balaji to get this one done. I think he's going to have a lot of moments on the feet that are going to get him minutes. If not, he might even find the knockout shot in this, but... Again, this is another fight. I wouldn't be surprised either one of them winning. Balaji by decision. Now, this fight just got put together because Andreas Gustafsson was supposed to fight Jeremiah Wells. And now he's fighting Trevin Giles. And, like, initially, I was like, oh, I think Giles is going to get this one done because of the vet savvy. But going back, like, watching his fight against Mike Malott again, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, fucking, he totally could have capitalized that fight with his jab a lot more. And, yes, he has a round on Carlos Prates before he got finished. Has to be said, is the durability on Trevin Giles is not what it used to be. Back in the day, he was like a prospect in the UFC, Trevin Giles, not so much anymore. Got submitted by Gabriel Bonfim. I think I picked him to beat Bonfim that fight. I did pick him to beat Preston Parsons. It was pretty close. But yeah, he has a crisp jab. Andreas Gustafsson is more of a wild dog. The way he fights and his elbows are vicious. Clinch against the fence, but not like the boring type. He will like get damage off, and like he does hit like super hard. Look great in the Contender Series. Another reason this is a huge step up for Gustafsson. Trevin Giles is a very well-established fighter in the UFC, although he hasn't been looking too good as of lately. But this is going to be the guy's first fight in the UFC, and like we've seen this happen a lot where they come in and like this was too soon, this step up. Because, like, I think Andreas Gustafsson is very good. He's going to have to hold Trevin Giles against the fence and land off the shots. And, like, I think he can probably still find the chin on Trevin Giles. But, like, yeah, Trevin Giles is not a bad underdog as well. I think, am I saying that about every fucking fight? Anyway, I'm going to still go with Andreas Gustafsson, but a little bit worried on the Giles side. I still think he's pretty good. Good job and whatnot. Yeah. Jordan Levitt versus Kurt Hollabaugh. And where do you fucking go with this one? Because, like, you go back, Kurt Hollabaugh, he has a weakness in the grappling, but when he gets out grappled, he's going to definitely search for submissions. But, like, he's more of a stand-up type fighter. He looks good on the feet, fast hands in his old age. Well, not too old, but he's 38 years old, and Jordan Levitt is 29. I think Jordan Levitt's grappling is top tier. And we've seen Kurt Hollabaugh, when he gets grappled, like, it does not go well for him. Like, Alexander Hernandez and Trey Ogden, both just, like, well, more Trey Ogden just completely dominated that fight with not much damage, but, like, he held down Kurt Hollabaugh pretty much all 3 rounds. And I see this fight being a little bit similar. I think Jordan Levitt, like, is going to find the submission and or decision super zesty, and I think Jordan Levitt's not bad. Like, he's not that bad of a fighter. He's had a couple good wins. Trey Ogden is a good win. Johnny Walker. That's not the same Johnny Walker. Sorry, I was looking at his record. I was like, no fucking way. Okay, not that many wins. Matt Sales, Victor Martinez. He hasn't beat the best competition, but yeah, he's fought some good guys. Claudio Puelles. You remember he slammed that guy in his head? That was fucking awesome. Like Matt Weeman. Yeah, that was pretty dope. I think that was like one of his only KOs besides Victor Martinez. That was pretty impressive seeing him just knock out Victor Martinez. We didn't even know he had hands, but yeah, that guy wasn't durable at all. But yeah, I will go with Jordan Levitt to get this one done, either by a decision or submission. Yeah, Kurt Hollabaugh, it also needs to be said, he's 2-6 in the UFC. Beat Kanan Krzyzewski. Not good at all. Yeah, submitted Austin Hubbard. Not bad. That fight against Jason Knight, oh my god, that was like one of the best fights on that series, season of Ultimate Fighter. Jason Knight was like, holy shit, what do I got to do to put this guy away? They were swanging and banging. It was fucking awesome. If you haven't seen that fight, I recommend going and watching it. But the guys he's lost to, Thiago Moises, Shane Burgos, Raoni Barcelos, actually finished him. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, Jordan Levitt is going to be the pick. Now, Alan Nascimento versus Rafael Filho. Now, this one's a bit tricky because, like, Nascimento looked really good and had some really good momentum, but he's been gone for, like, 2 years. It feels like fucking 3. I feel like I haven't seen this guy in forever. I was very impressed when he beat Jake Hadley in that style, which I was pretty high on Jake Hadley until then. Yeah, and then he submitted Carlos Hernandez. That's no surprise at all. He was looking good, but like I think fucking Rafael Filho, he has like really good grappling as well. Maybe it's not the same level, but that ring rust I think is gonna play a factor in this fight. If this was 2 years ago, I'd probably go with Alan Nascimento like to get this one done, but I think I'm gonna go with Rafael Filho, a bit of a flyer. I think he can find the submission in this fight or decision against Nascimento. He did almost fucking submit Muhammad Makayev, which is pretty impressive, and he beat Ode Osborne and Daniel Barras. Yeah, Ode Osborne also has like a weakness in the grappling, but Daniel Barras can grapple. Yeah, he arm triangled him, and yeah, he also possesses power. So like, if this fight was stand up only, I gotta go with Rafael Filho, but I still think he's dangerous enough on the ground. So I think it's not a bad pick and not a bad underdog. I'm fucking I can't even talk. Not a bad underdog, Rafael Filho. And yeah, that's what I'm going with. Zach Reese versus Dusko Todorovic. Dusko has had not too much success in the UFC. He got destroyed by Mansour Abdul Malik. And before that, he busted up his knee against Christian Leroy Duncan. So that fight was a bit weird. And he knocked out Jordan Wright, doesn't mean much. Got knocked out by Chidi and Jukuwani in the first round. Like, of course, that would happen. Beat Maki Pitolo. That guy, I don't really remember too much in the UFC. Went 1-5 in the UFC. And Punahele Soriano. So, like, he's not losing to, like, bad people. Like, he lost to Gregory Rodriguez. Everyone he's lost to is, like, pretty good in the UFC, and he's beating the more lower level fighters. Jordan Wright, Maki Pitolo, and Dequan Townsend. So keep that in mind. But Zach Reese, when he joined into the UFC, he was really highly regarded until Cody Brundage slammed him on his head. He was a huge favorite in that fight. Beat Julian Marquez, okay, whatever, and beat Jose Medina. These don't mean much, and lost to Asmat Bakoyev. Can't blame him there. Asmat Bakoyev's looked very good in his fights. But also Zach Reese has showed that he could go 3 rounds. He did that with Jose Medina. Jose Medina is like very hard to finish, even though he got knocked out by Atiba after, but that shin had to go. That guy, Jose Medina, was eating way too many clean shots, and nothing was happening, and body shots as well. We saw in the fight against Jose Medina with Zach Reese, all the body shots look good. His cardio looked good for a guy that usually finishes in the first round, which is nice to see. He is 31 years old, and Dusko Todorovic is also 31 years old. But it seems like, I know Zach Reese did just get finished last time out. He does seem the more durable in this fight, I think. And I do believe we could see some grappling, and Dusko can grapple, that's for sure. I just think Zach Reese is more primed to win this fight, and if he doesn't, I don't know if he'll have too much success in the UFC. So Zach Reese is going to be the pick. I'm going to go with round 1 TKO. Yeah. Now the next fight, I'm pretty wishy-washy on, because last time out we saw Dustin Jacoby. He was fighting Vitor Petrino, lost the first 2 rounds, and then he found a nice knockout on Vitor Petrino in the third round. It was totally reminiscent of Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. That was a sweet knockout. Before that, lost to Dominic Reyes, which was pretty nice, because that ended Dominic Reyes' skid of like losing. And lost to Alonzo Menefield. That fight was like really close, though. They're two kind of like Alonzo Menefield, like he kind of fought like how Dustin Jacoby's game, because Dustin Jacoby's like a very good like kickboxer. He has a large kickboxing background. He knocked out Kennedy Nzechukwu, Asmat Mirzakhanov. He lost by decision. He got dropped in that fight pretty bad, and lost. Okay, he lost to Khalil Roundtree. A lot of people call that a robbery. I was rooting for Khalil in that fight, so I was like happy that he won. But I could see how like probably should have gone to Dustin Jacoby. So in this fight, I'm a little bit worried, because like Dustin Jacoby, he can get put away. Bruno Lopez has fucking 6 knockouts, 6 submissions. Like, we could even see a club and sub by him. I think I'm still gonna go with Dustin Jacoby, but this is so caution. Like, I don't think I'm betting on this one at all. I might bet that this fight does not go the distance or something like that. We'll see what the line is. I don't have many betting odds for these yet. When it gets later in the week, I'm sure something will come out. Now, this fight just got put together because both opponents had like visa issues for Oban Elliott, who's supposed to take on Ramiz Brahima, and Really Ray Goth was supposed to take on Suk Young Ko. Now, these guys, I do believe, are the same like kind of level. Billy Ray Goff just has more dog in him, and he won't stop striking and pressuring and coming forward. Ramiz Brahima, though, I saw the odds. I can't believe he's a plus 250 underdog, I believe, last time I checked. It's pretty, like, big. Like, I was tempted to pick him because of that. Like, it could be, like, you could play the prop for him by round one, if not, like, just the money line. Well, not the money line. It's way too crazy. But, like, if not, I think Billy Ray Goff is winning this fight. But, like, Ramiz is very dangerous. His grappling and submission game, he could catch Billy Ray Goff, but I think like I'm still gonna go with Billy Ray Goff to get this one done by decision. I just I don't think he's gonna fold under pressure, and like he's not like the best grappler, but like he's got hands. He could put away Ramiz in the second or third round because Ramiz does not have like the best gas tank after it gets past round one. And yeah, like his other fights, he didn't know what to do after round one. And yeah, I'm going Billy Ray Goff in this fight. Now, Ketlin Vieira versus Macy Chiasson. Ketlin Vieira, I find in so many of her fights, it's so close. You know what I mean? Except against Pani Kianzad, but Raquel Pennington, they called robbery in that fight, but that fight was super close. And Holly Holm, I thought fucking Holly Holm won. Beat Miesha Tate, yeah, for sure. But I don't think Chiasson makes it that fucking close in her fights. Like, sometimes she gets fucking pieced up. Like, her last fight against Mayra Bueno Silva, bro, she was getting a little bit pieced up, but found the doctor stoppage in round two, which was perfectly justified. Mayra Bueno Silva was busted the fuck up, submitted Penny Kianzad, lost to Irene Aldana by upkick. I saw that one live in person, and fucking yes, Macy Chiasson was winning that fight, and she just took a really bad fucking kick to like the liver that put her down, and beats fucking Norma Dumont prior to that. It's a split decision, but I don't know. It seemed pretty clear to me, and like Norma Dumont would be the featherweight fucking champion if that division was still a thing. I think Macy Chiasson is like a little bit underrated, and I'm going to go with her to get this one done. Oh my God. Okay, fuck. I thought I was like, I just look at Tapology now, and like most people are picking Chiasson. I thought I was. Okay, anyway, Vera's the favorite. Chiasson is the slight underdog. I'm going with her to win by decision. I'm never really impressed. Jesus fucking. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm never really impressed with Ketlin Vieira. I'm going with Macy Chiasson as the underdog. Aaron Blanchfield versus Macy Barber. I know a bit going into this that Macy Barber had like there was something injury that was pretty bad. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it made it so she couldn't fight for a long time, which is very unfortunate because like she is a very well-rounded fighter and she has great striking, especially in the women's division. She cuts up a lot of opponents. Look, she beat Caitlin Seminara very clearly and destroyed Amanda Hebos. She got bloodied up too in that fight. It was a dog fight, great women's fight. Now, Andrea Lee, this one was a bit of a robbery, but not like too bad. It is a women's fight, you know, and yeah. And beat Jessica Ai. Jessica Ai was trying to hold her against the fence for a lot of that fight. Yeah. And let's talk about Erin Blanchfield. I love her fight. She's one of my favorite female fighters at the moment. I had quite a bit of money on her against Manon Fiorot, and yeah, that didn't work out too well. But I did bet on her before it against Tyler Santos and Jessica Andrade. That did very well. And Molly McCann, but didn't make much because she was a huge favorite. I think there was like a boost for my betting website for her to win by finish or some shit like that. Anyway, She's more active. She fought in 2024 is the last time, and for okay, Macy Barber fought in 2024. Why does it feel like the break was way longer than it was? Weird. I guess I miss me some Macy Barber. Anyway, I think Erin Blanchfield, her striking has been improving. I saw that in her fight against Rose Namajunas, which is very impressive because Rose Namajunas is a very good striker, more in the strawweight division, of course. But she has excellent grappling. She can snatch something up and get the choke or whatnot. Yeah, Kimura, guillotines. Yeah, I will be going with Erin Blanchfield to get this one done. I'm haven't given up on her. I know her performance against Rose Namajunas. She did win clearly, but you saw there was a lot of holes. I think she lost the first round, maybe the second. I think it was like a 48-47 decision unanimous. Yeah. I will be going with Erin fucking Blanchfield to get this done. I think she's still got a lot left in the tank. She's only 26 years old and she's only going to improve and she's going to be around for a while. So even if she did lose this fight, it's not going to take too much away from her, and it's just going to show how good Macy Barber is. This is a very high level fight between these two girls, and I'm very excited. I love like women's MMA. Like I don't like it's not the fucking bathroom break for me. I always enjoy it. Yeah, I like all fights. Except for some of the tubby heavyweights sometimes, or like low level women's fights, or just But I don't complain. Like anytime there's a fucking fight night or anything, I'm happy. And this card, like, there's a lot of fights that should be a lot of fun. And I think this is going to be one of them. Erin Blanchfield, she might get bloodied up, but she's going to keep coming forward. She's going to keep trying to go for those takedowns. And we'll have to see how Macy Barber is going to look because she has not been in a 5 round fight yet. So we will see when it gets later how she's going to look in round 4 and 5. Erin Blanchfield's shown to be quite fresh still in rounds 4 and 5, and like that gas tank did not go down. Decent cardio. Yeah. Erin Blanchfield for the dub decision.